Hey guys, Shawn here from the Ollin group of coaches, and I just wanted to come at you live. I know it's been probably almost 3 months now since I did a live video. My apologies if you were looking for them, if you're waiting for them. Um, things got in the way from me doing that. Needless to say, I've been thinking about it. I was inspired to do this. Last week I had somebody ask me a question very specifically, and that's why I'm here. Um, they asked, what's the purpose in coaching? Why get a coach? So I wanted to answer that question. So if you're here live, fantastic. You can always say hi. If you're watching the replay, feel free to leave a comment, say hi there. If you're watching on YouTube, fantastic as well. Either way, whatever comments you want to feel, you want to make, or any questions you have, please feel free to drop me a line. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So my response, in terms of why a coach, like what's the purpose of having a coach? My first question to that person was, what would you do to achieve success? So I'd ask that of you, even here, you can write into the comments if you're watching this. What would you do to achieve success? And went on to explain that basically the people that I work with, they kind of come to me for three areas. They come to me for career, for business. They come to me for relationships, and they come to me to overcome challenges in their life: stress, anxiety, depression, procrastination, you name it. So, I think it's important, really for all of us, if we really want to see what we're capable of in life and called to have the right support in place. So with a coach, what can you do? You could essentially, if I could sum it up, you could find your focus. You could find your focus, you could achieve your goals, and essentially you can maximize your potential. That's what it's all about. If you have an area, well, let me ask you, do you have an area of life that you'd like to change? Again, feel free to comment in here, either on Facebook or on YouTube. Do you have an area that you'd like to change? Because essentially what a good coach will help you do is to meet or exceed those particular goals, any goals. So it's about helping you, helping you create the right goals, helping you set the right goals, helping you discover and own and take and fully claim your strengths, and understand and utilize the areas of opportunity that present themselves in your professional and your personal life. And really it comes down to helping you take the best course of action, doing what's truly right for you, what's true for you. That's what a coach is all about. Another way to look at it is it's about turning your dreams into reality. What are your real dreams? What makes you come alive at the thought of living that? That's what coaching is all about. Take your dream, your vision for your life, make it a reality. When you think about it, we're some of the most famous and successful athletes, celebrities, CEOs, executives, politicians, actors, actresses, you name it. These people all have some sort of coach in their life to help them move forward, to help them see what they can't see, the blocks and the hurdles, the opportunities, to help them utilize their strengths, to help them grow. I'm sure you know that everybody's heard this, or most people have, that either you're growing or you're dying. There's no in between. So success is never static. It's never static. It's always it's always a process of growth and change and transformation, and understanding there's more potential to be reached. As human beings, you could say in a sense that we have unlimited potential as individuals. So coaching is great too if you've found yourself you've hit a plateau in life. You've hit a plateau, whether it's in business, whether it's in finances, relationships, personal behavioral patterns, emotional patterns. You feel like you're stagnating, you're frustrated, you're maybe numb, but you've hit that plateau. You want to break through that proverbial glass ceiling. You want to see what, not just financially, but in all areas, you want to see what you're really capable of, what you're really called to, or you maybe have an idea, but you just don't know how to get there. You're not sure how to move forward. You kind of know what you want. Maybe it's not crystal clear yet, or maybe it is, but you just don't know how to get there. That's another reason to work with somebody who can help you. You know, for me personally, I've had several different coaches, you know, in coach train, but also on a personal level. And without exception, it's always been, you know, it's always helped me to see what I needed to work on and where I could move forward. You know, take someone, I'm going to say you don't want to just hire anybody. It takes somebody with the right training, the right expertise, the right skill, and the experience to help you get to where you want to go, to help you see what you, and to tell you, I'll be honest with you, you know, anyone that works with me knows this. I'll support you. I'll you know, hold you accountable. I'll do everything it takes to kind of get you to where you go, but also tell you things you don't want to hear as a coach, because it's critical. It's not just about, you know, kind of puffing you up, right? So coaching, the communication needs to be organic. It needs to be natural. It needs to be feel very supportive yet objective. That's what a coach will do for you, is help you create this kind of environment to realize what you're truly capable of, to help you go. You know, my official title, for those who don't know, is a strategic interventionist. And the way I explain that is that I'm here, this is the role that I play, but I think this should be true of any coach. I'm here to help you intervene between you and yourself, to help you go deeper than you've ever gone before, pull out things you never even knew were there, and say, holy shit, that's Joe? That's incredible. That's what it's all about. So a coach, essentially the right coach is this trusted person, this individual you can turn to in times of conflict, in times of stress, in times of, you know, challenge or trauma or whatever it is. Somebody you know that you can rely on, that will guide you in the right way, the best way possible. It's also somebody who can hold you accountable and who will help motivate you to achieve more in your work, in your relationships, in your personal life. I'm going to say that, you know, the right coach will help you achieve more in all those areas than you maybe ever dreamed possible. And certainly that you can do on your own. We're so much, honestly, you guys, and this isn't just me trying to sell this, but, you know, my experience, my personal experience, and my experience working with people, we can achieve so much more with the right support than we ever can on our own. We need those eyes that can see, that can guide us, that can help us realize. It's still up to us in the end, but having the right support, I personally think, is critical. You know, successful people in all walks of life, entrepreneurs, business owners, athletes, you know, celebrities, actresses, actors, couples, successful couples, they all have somebody like that, somebody that can support them. They all have a coach. You know, another way of looking at it is that, you know, the right coach, I use the word the right coach. You know, it's finding somebody who's not only qualified, but somebody who's a good fit for you, very simply. For me, that's very, very important to have a good fit with somebody. If they don't feel comfortable, if I don't feel like they're the right fit, it's not going to work, right? So we want to make sure we do that. At the end of the video, I'll kind of talk about one of the things that I do to make sure we have a good fit. But the right coach will help you in creating a vision. You know, I know that in the Bible it says, without vision, the people perish. I believe that's true. So creating a vision, setting goals based on that vision, achieving those goals, you know, planning strategically to how to move forward in your life, removing mental blocks, emotional blocks, limiting beliefs, you know, behavioral patterns. I mentioned things like procrastination, but indecision, avoidance, hesitation, lack of confidence, lack of self-worth, stress, anxiety, depression, worry, busyness, so the sake of, you know, being busy for the sake of being busy. Can also help you with your finances, you know, your communication. You know, most of us can benefit from learning how to communicate more effectively, and more authentically. Work-life balance, certainly. So the coaching, with the right coach, personal coaching, professional coaching, will help you take effective action and focus. Let me put it to you this way. It'll help you focus on what matters most for your life. On what matters most. By the way, if you're commenting, if you're watching this, if you're jumping on later to watch this, watching the replay, maybe write down, in the comments, what matters most to you right now, as a whole. Then we find out how to really focus on what matters most to fulfilling those areas of your life. So it's about helping you get unstuck, I think is a good way to put it. There's if we're really honest, all of us have areas in our life where we're stuck, where we're not reaching our potential, not growing, right? So it's about getting unstuck. It's about shedding hang-ups about the past, guilt, shame, whatever, regret, blame, anger, resentment, all these kinds of things. So it's about, getting unstuck. It's about shedding the hang-ups of the past. It's about having more energy to live the life you're called to and capable of living. We're all called to something. Whatever you want to believe about that, there's a deep call and a deep resonance, and it's about finding that. It's about realizing that. It's about having the energy to pursue it, and the freedom that creates in our life. So this is what coaching is all about. I hope I answered that question, by the way, for the person who asked. I hope you're watching this. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if that kind of answers your questions in terms of what it's about as a whole. So again, if I kind of sum it up, it's about, taking your business or your career to the next level. It's about saving or improving your relationships, making them beautiful relationships, especially that intimate one, but, friends, family, kids, coworkers, etc. But, intimate romantic relationships are number one. And it's about overcoming challenging or debilitating areas like procrastination, like anxiety, like stress. This is what it all comes down to. So I'll tell you what, there's a very short video today, but I really wanted to answer that question for everybody. Feel free to share this video out for anybody who's been wondering, who meets some of those criteria, who maybe is successful, wants more, who wants help achieving goals, who's stuck, wherever they fall in that spectrum. And if you're watching this and you'd like some help moving forward, then I've got a couple things I want you to do. In the comments, if you scroll down in the comment section there in the description for this video, you'll see it on YouTube as well. You can do a few things. Number one, if you haven't done so already, I have a free ebook, a workbook that I wrote that I use with my clients. I have 12 of them that I wrote, actually. One per month for the first year we're together. But you get the first one free. There's a link to it in the description. So click on the link, download that book, start working through it. Let me know what you think. Okay. Number two, if you're a business owner or you're in a relationship or you're stuck, doesn't matter where you are. Click on the link to join my Facebook group. It's geared us a lot towards business owners, but it's for everybody really, because the principles are the principles in terms of how to create transformation, how to create breakthroughs, the results you want, right? And most importantly, if you feel like you would like some one-on-one help, if you want to know, so I mentioned this earlier, if you want to know whether we'd even be a fit to work together as a coach and a client, or whether you need to go to somebody else, whatever it is, I'm happy to give you a 90-minute free discovery coaching session. There's no catch to it. We just find out, I get to know you, what you want, what your challenges are, whether we'd be a fit to work together, in a coaching package. And even if we're not a fit, you walk away from that session with something you can use to create change now. So it's just a win-win. So that's what you can do, you guys. It's all in the description there. I look forward to any comments or questions, and I hope to be hearing from you soon. So with that, guys, it's Shawn K. Carpenter from the Ollin Group, and it's a pleasure talking to you today, if I can spit that out. Okay, cheers. Bye.